So, welcome guys. The first stream. I was never actually a streamer or like a person who thought it's gonna be it or doing it. I was watching it with the rest of the mentors, but here we are after like millions of DMs from people. You finally went into my head. So there we are, the first one. I'm not gonna say this is gonna be the always on Saturday one. I'm thinking to go as well once a week somewhere, but let's see how that's gonna plan out. Depends on the schedule eventually, but for now, for today and tomorrow, it's gonna be all right. I'm not gonna talk about myself. That's not the important thing, I guess. We are here to find more about trading and efficiency about it, simplicity of course, and as well the peaceful trading, not to get overwhelmed of the indicators, information, and everything what's out there to grab for it and to make you only confused about everything. So that's why we are here. And I prepared some things. We have 1 hour for today only because Kieran's gonna stream in 1 hour, so gonna be a short one. But for the next timings and next streams, I'm gonna make sure we're gonna have some more time, and we're gonna see how that's gonna play out eventually. After the stream, I want to gladly ask you all for feedback, not about feedback for my streaming, but more like what you want to hear in the future, what you want to see, hear, teach or learn from it. Or even if you have something like you want to edit, like maybe it's going to be helpful for people or for other members, go ahead, enjoy, put it in my DMs, and we will see where we are going to be from there. So let's start it. I have a small roadmap prepared for next streams, and let's see how far we're going to go with it. For now, what I want to start with it, the most basic thing. It's always coming back where we all started, right? Think about it. Like, doesn't matter how far you go in life, in trading, in your career or your work of anything. It's always good to remember as well where you came from. And those are the basics where you started, right? Where you maybe struggled, maybe you had a good time or a little bit bad time with starting something. It doesn't matter because the backbone of beginning, it's what it makes you right now as a trader. So don't forget about that. Never forget where you come from with trading. And that's for me as well, like most important thing. And going back to the basic doesn't mean that you need to throw away everything that you learn. No, just remember those things. Because eventually, like right now, we are a little bit like used to the technology, indicators, and information we get around it. But if you think clearly, like imagine, I'm not saying that's gonna ever happen. No, thank God it's not gonna happen. I hope. But just imagine the day that, for example, the indicator is not gonna work or MDX isn't here anymore and you don't have the indicators and oscillators. What then? What you gonna do then? Are you able to trade? Be honest with yourself. Are you still gonna be able to trade manually with the clear chart? And I think most of the peoples, even the really, really good ones, traders, still struggling with the basics because they forgot about them. They are so far away and so advanced in the way what they're doing right now, they forgot how to do it on the normal basics days, right? And how it was like back in the days without the indicators. So always remember that. And that's why I want to go back a little bit to that point. Um, hello, legends. So yeah, back to the basics. We're gonna go to the clear chart and see how far we're gonna take from there. Eventually, I want to go to structures and trends of the charts, swing points, very important ones, and those are like my go-to trade points. So high of the structure and low of the structure of the swings, sorry. Tip and tricks of from the trading view, what you can take with you trading. Very important things. I want to show you my toolbox, what I'm working with. I got a lot of questions about the object tree, how that works, how you can optimize that, how you can manage that. So that's coming along. And eventually, how you see it's almost on the end of my roadmap. Then and only then you're going to talk about indicators because that's not the basics of your trading. It's a tool, an extra tool, what you get for the confirmation of your trades. So that's why it's on the end. And yeah, we will use them some of the times, and I will refer to them. I will show them, and if you want to see them as well, like different ones, because we have like really a lot of them. So don't get me wrong, I know most of them by heart because they are coming from Trendmaster. So we've been there all together with the whole team. We build them and we settle them, and we all know how the core works. And eventually, now by the year what we are in with the MDX, they change on the side for MDX. But even then, from all of the indicators, the core base of them, I know by heart. So yeah, any questions on that side, just DM me or in the chat or send me a DM, whatever, how you want it, and we will get over it. So yeah, this is the roadmap for now, what I figure out what we're gonna do. So let's start with the basics then. It's not much because it's gonna be the basics of the basics. So I don't want to see any indicators for now. The only thing what I want to see is a chart, and then we're gonna take it from there. Let me get a sip. I hope you all have a nice drink. So yeah, we're gonna refer to those objects and those topics a lot of times. I have more, but that's not important for now. It will come in the future of how long we're gonna stream it. Let's see. Depends how much you like to hear my voice and my ideas and my thoughts. It all depends on you guys, how much you want it. So yeah, any questions, any ideas? There is no stupid question. Please forget that. Literally, because I hate when people say it's a stupid question. It's not. And I don't care how many times you ask the same question. Okay? Please, let's get over that. And I'm not sure if of everybody, but most of you, I think you have like kids, for example, and you all had that point in life when your kids start asking questions. Why? All of the time about the most annoying things or most stupid things, they ask questions why, right? Over and over and over. And there is a reason always, because they don't know nothing and they are interested in everything. So they will ask the questions why, all over again. And that's why I want to think about it, because that's the only thing how you're gonna learn everything. Just ask those questions. And if you ask a question and somebody gives you an answer you still don't know, still keep asking till it gonna click. And there is not such a thing as a stupid question. You don't think you're gonna be laughed or you're gonna be pointed out that it's something stupid. No way. That's not what we are here. We all are here to help you guys, to make this understandable, to make you comfortable with the trading, and to trade, to make profit, gains, to make money. That's what we are here. So I see everybody as equal. There is no one like better, higher, lower, or whatever. We all equal, and we all here for one thing and one thing only. And like you see, like MDX-ALGO is quite big company. It's getting quite big actually. We have a lot of mentors. We have a lot of ideas. We have a lot of different opinions and a lot of different ways of trading. So it's perfect opportunity to learn from everyone something, take one thing from everyone and combine it into your strategy, make it your own. Like for example, I did it years ago with Viking and Smilio. Those two are my mentors and my like gurus, right? Till today. I always listen to them about the trading, and I took their ideas and combined it into one and make my own. And eventually, when I met Stu, I took that as well from him, of course, you know, and I'm always gonna refer to Stu Phipps because they work, and I will show you why they work as well and how they work, combining together with, for example, Vikings, the strategy, Smilio, and then put your own thought or use your own swing into it, and then there you go. You have your own strategy, right? And follow by heart, respectful. So yeah, let's start, I guess, right? Let's have a look what we're gonna see on the charts and how we're gonna read it. So this is it for now. This is the roadmap. What I'm gonna follow. I'm gonna spread it more. I'm gonna put more things on it when I figure out like it's interesting or not, or if it's important to know. But for now, we're gonna focus on the basics. That's the most important. I don't think it's maybe too stupid. Uh, yeah, exactly, Sam. Exactly. So yeah, let's have a look into the basics because how simple it might sound, a lot of people are struggling with it. And believe me, I've been there as well. So it's not that I'm like talking about the, I don't know, years of experience or whatever, decades. No, I make my mistakes and I learn from them. And I'm still making mistakes because I'm a human. So yeah, let's go. Let's have a look on the charts, how that's gonna look like. So there it is, our clean chart. Nothing else. Let's start with it. Did you guys ever think about it like to switch off everything what you have on your trading view and just to look at the clean chart and just to test yourself like, all right, how would I read this? Where we go, how we go, and what we're gonna do, and for most important, what did we do and what did we achieve already on the chart? I'm not sure if someone of you does that because, you know, like why would you make your life harder when you have all of the indicators and everything? But I like sometimes I really like to test myself if I'm still not really into the game, but more like, do I still understand how this works without anything around me? Because like I said, imagine a day that MDX not gonna exist and you're not gonna have those indicators. And then how you gonna react on your trades, how you gonna take the trades, and how confident are you gonna be with the trade, right? So that's what we are actually gonna try to figure out or make like a little bit sense. I hope I'm making sense because I'm not really the kind of teacher you want to have, but anyway, I'm gonna do my best. So first thing first, like what you're gonna see is clean chart. This is actually not the cleanest one yet. There is one more step what we can do and where we can go for him. 4 hour. I'm always on 4 hour. It doesn't matter what kind of trade I'm taking or where I'm looking for it. 4 hour is the time frame what you always want to be and always want to watch because the 4 hour matters as much as possible with the closes and opens and the levels what we're gonna create, put in the chart and look at it. It's most important time frame. Especially even, I'm not sure if you all know, and I think there's still nothing changed about it, but I know that, and that's like insight as well, trading. I know that most of the bigger market makers, once, twice, 3 times a day, they look at 4 hour, how the structure looks like, and they operate on 4 hour as well. So there you go. It's the one most important time frame, what you want to see, what you want to look. And of course, always when you start doing something, you go from the high time frame to the low time frame, what you want to trade to plot your levers. Now, the question is, and I'm going to ask you a lot of questions, guys, but the question is, are you going to take the trade over here? Either a short or long. Would you? Then you ask yourself, why would you do that? You need to confirm with yourself, why would you take the trade? Personal? No. Even if it's a scalp or not, I'm not that big on scalping. Yeah, I do it sometimes for the low, but most of the times I'm a swing trader. So for me, the question is, I'm not gonna take the trades over here I'm gonna wait. And what I'm waiting for. So we need to understand the structure first before we're gonna take any trades. What's the structure? This is a range. Like 99% of the market, it's always a range, and it always will be a range. In some of the ways, we are like bouncing from it and we go like parabolic, yeah, but still on the smaller time frame, each candle have its own range even. So there you go. This is your range. That means low, high, low, high, right? 4 points touch? Yes, we did. So right now, we had a high. Where are we going right now? We had a low, we came back, we didn't even get higher than we used to be. So that already gives us information that we will go lower. How low, you ask? That depends. It depends what did we do and what did we achieve. Um, and now we're going to levels. This level, like when you're going to put a line on it, you see clearly we had two breakouts, a fake outs, most of it, because yeah, we closed on underneath, but we came really quick back. So those are the fake outs. And just to give you a perspective, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 touches. And we still didn't break it. So, and we're still not gonna do it even then, just because we failed it. We fail the high, to take the high from it. I will come to that later on, because there is a more important level than only that what I just plotted. So that means we go lower, right? Where lower? We've been over here already. We tested this level. It's been tested, right? To make you more, see, we've been there, we tested, but we didn't go low enough. So there is still potential to go to that level. We don't take this in consideration because that's been already tested. We've been there with the wick, we close above it, so we go lower. This is the first stop where we're gonna have small rebounds. Just because of that level. If we're gonna lose that level, because there's always if, there's always three ways where we go. It's up, down, sideways. There's nothing else. Always three ways. And when you speak about taking trade, it's only up or down. So you have always 50% chance to take the trade. Which way and which direction it goes, right? So there you go. That's the next level what we go for. Are we gonna hold it? Not sure about it 100% we're gonna hold it because it's been already the high of that level or previous swing low, it's been tested. So this is your lower low, it's been tested. So for sure, how I'm seeing this structure building up, you will come to the level, it will bounce around, and you're not gonna hold it. You're gonna go lower eventually, or you're gonna come back just to test the previous structure. But that's what I'm looking for and waiting for. Because then, why you're not gonna hold this level? And this one as well, not because it's been tested. There's nothing else to do over here, so we go back all over here. This is your lowest level, what you want to go. Hold it and then bounce from it. Because eventually when you come back into your range, in your monthly range, what you're gonna create then is a higher low from the previous lower low. Right? So you're still gonna be in a range. But does that mean is bounce from it, go up? You're still in a range. Remember that. So for me, even if I see opportunity over here for scalping or any kind of trade, what you want to trade, I mean, or short or long, it doesn't matter. I'm waiting for this one. That this is my opportunity to take a trade for a long. Why? Because you're taking trade over here, you holding the structure, you may have a chance to break out of the range, right? So there is more chance to be more profitable in it than taking here short for a very small short, and you don't even know which direction will go from here. So right now we are focusing on the lowest levels. For example, what we talked in different kind of streams on different kind of mentors, we spoke about it that we go lower. We might go lower. We might see the 72. But are we gonna do it one go? No, I don't think so. Why? Just because there is more money to grab over here, then go straight and then come back for it. What we're gonna do, and what we think what we're gonna do, let's say that because I don't know what's the future gonna hold in it. We're gonna make a higher low. We're gonna break out this structure. We come up, we fail, or when we're gonna have like max pain, we create another higher and then come back to it. And then we go to a 70 or 72, whatever. And then from there we're gonna take it over. This is max pain on both sides. That might happen, right? Right now we're focusing on the range because we're still in the range. We didn't break out from it. We didn't do nothing outside the range yet. So this is your way how you look for it. It doesn't matter if we go to 120 or 70 or lower or even higher than 120. That shouldn't be the matter right now for you. Why? Because why matters what's gonna happen in a year time from now than thinking what I'm gonna do it today to make sure I'm gonna be 1 year later from now and trading and become better. That doesn't matter. I don't give any damn, but if we're gonna hit the 120 or not. Right now, focusing on the trade what you want to be, and that's not in the middle of the trade, but make sure you take the trade on the lowest or the highest possible points. So to confirm it, for example, you have plenty ways to confirm if this is going to be the high or low, or this is your high, or this is your low or low, and if this is the safe area to take the trade. So you have option one. This is your high, low of the swing, and this is your high of the swing on 4 hours, most important levels ever. Then the second one, what you have is, of course, our lovely stew fibs as well, right? And not often they are like accurate with the 4 hours, but there is a reason why I want to use even this, because right now you use one indicator, and that's the AI charting tool. Right now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 confirmation ways that you might bounce from here, from this area, right? So how comfortable you're gonna be to take the trades somewhere over here than to take the trades over here. That's how I'm thinking always. I've always want to find ways and let's say manners of becoming somewhere, and why are you going there, and why are you doing this, and why are you the price will go there, just because there is liquidity. That's the low. This wick says already enough. The bounce from it, the buyback was so good enough to bring you to the highs of it, and that's why you for 90% we're gonna hold this level because there is a lot of liquidity over here. You bounce from it, you come back, and you create another range if you're not going to break out from it. That's what we are waiting for. There is no point to take a middle of the range because, let's say, don't mind me this. There you go. See? We are middling of the middle of the range. Actually, this is the middle of the whole range, and then you have the 75%, that's middle of the middle, and you are even underneath that. Yeah, trade the range. Flip the SR. Yeah, patient, wait. Exactly, Sam. Like you said, that's the thing. Be patient. You don't need to take this trade. And just because everybody else is taking it or scalping it or whatever, it doesn't mean that you should do that. Just wait. Let the trade come to you. That's the most important thing. Believe me, I'm the last one who is rushing the trade and jumping the gun. Just because I know that there is this trade and over here, this area, it's going to be much more better and efficient trade than over here. And especially, you know why? I can take that trade, I can put my limit order over here, take the trade, switch off my computer, and walk away. And I'm gonna be even worried about it. And yeah, there are times, of course, then there is manipulation and wigged in and wigged out, and you go up. Of course, it happens, but that's a part of the job. Take the risk and take the loss. But then eventually, when you manage your loss, manage your risk management, then taking the trade over here means your stop loss gonna be somewhere below that wick. It's less risky than taking the trade over here or long in this or whatever. Shorting it, it's still okay because you go with the flow of the trend. So you might scalp short this, but you need to be really patient and really good in scalping to do that. But then your risk management is going to be much less than somewhere like, I don't know, mid some over here longing it or over here longing it. And that's what I mean. Like, if you're gonna go through the charts and see the levels, like which one we gain, which one we fail. The failures are the most important ones because from there you can see and learn a lot what's happening in the chart and why did we do that. That's as well like question that not everybody maybe realize it because how many times did we touch this level? So is this level important? Hell yeah, it is. We didn't even go above that and close it. So it is, and that's why we going to the opposite side. And even yesterday here, we had the day New York Open. We went up, and everybody was longing this. But look what happened. Why not waiting for the confirmation? You know when you should long this New York Open? When this happened, and you close above. Yeah, the close over here. You come back, test it, and then you go. This is your entry, not this. That will be a perfect trade. And look what happened. Price action, you have to better take profit way down because there is a lot of reach. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Have a look in the chat, guys. Sam is making a really good editing point to it. So yeah, that's what you're waiting for. You're waiting for your trade. Never, don't catch the knife or be like oh now I need to be in a trade because everybody else is it. No, just wait patiently. The trade will come to you, and you're gonna catch it, and then you're gonna make you big ass profits, right? Now to show you more what I like to do, and now I might break some people brains with it to make it more clear. I like to look at this. I don't like wicks. Why? Wicks doesn't matter. The wicks show you only the price where it went. That's all. Bodies. The bodies of the wicks are the most important part of the trading. And cleaner than that, you cannot go, unfortunately. So this is what you want to see. Where are the most important levels, right? Where are the most important highs, your swings, and where's your range? You know, where did we go with the price? So have a look over here. This is your 4 hour right chart. This is your high 4 hour, right? Then what did we do? We had a sneaky close, but we went down from it. We came back to the previous high, actually even, and we still bounce from it back. This one is not correct over here. So yeah, then the next one, came back to it, test it, we go up. Again, same level. I didn't even close this level because it's still valid. We didn't close above it. When you close above it and you gain the level back and you go higher, then you might say, okay, this is done. We did it. We still didn't do it. All right, now carry on. We're going to the downside, right? Because we lost this level so many times. We go further. The next one, where is it? It's over here. This one's been tested because we know that the wicks came into it. So the only level from here we have is the low of it. But I don't think we're gonna hold this one even. So I'm not even thinking. I'm keeping this one for take profits. Well, if you are in the short, right? One of those shorts of even this one, same shorts. If you are in the short, take profit on this level because you might have a small rebound and then test the previous bearish retest or some of kind of levels, then take profits. And then let's see if we're gonna continue. Make always sure you take profits, please. Don't forget about that. Don't you dare leave the trades without even taking the profits. But we're gonna come to that one. So those are your levels. This is your most important points what you are interested in right now. And yes, we talk most of the times we talk about level 70 when we're gonna if we're gonna go there or 120 if you're gonna go there. But to be honest, we shouldn't even think about that one if we are still in the range, because this is what counts. This is the only thing what you need to be looking at, thinking about, and plotting your trades in it, right? If we're gonna lose the trade or the range, then yeah, you come back to it, test the previous bearish retest, and then you go lower. Then we're gonna talk, yeah, we go to 70 or whatever. And then the opposite side, exact the same. So this is it. I mean, there is not something simpler than that. And I don't think that gets simpler than this. This is the basic of the basics, right? So understand the swing points. That means swing points as well. Your highs, your lows, your higher highs, your higher lows, and vice versa. So you really, I mean, that's like a basic of basic, right? Your highs, your structure, and everything. So you need to know that. I mean, if you don't, if you want that I am gonna show you or talk about that more, then yeah, let me know. But it's simple to understand that this is your high, this is your low. For example, this was your low as well, but this was your higher low. Gives you push to the upside, so that's your higher high. We came back, we close over here. You see? The wicks might be different, that they make you confused about the trades because when you switch them back, see, this makes you confused. You think like, oh, we go down. No, the close matters. Only the close matters. That's why I most of the times switch off the wicks when I'm looking for myself to trade on it. So this is the most important thing. The high swings, the high and low swings, so 4 hours, and daily, weekly, and monthly as well. But eventually, monthly, there is not much to talk about it, right? Weekly, there are some points to think about, and I'm going to talk that tomorrow on it. Which one we need to hold, which one we cannot lose or gain to go higher. Daily, there's much more to it, but daily is like literally almost the same as 4 hour. So there you go. Those are the most important for swings trading, right? And this is it. I mean, like for example, even in the group or on the internet, you see people arguing like, yeah, we're going down or we're going up or whatever, the shakeouts or whatever. Show me on the chart. I want you to show me on the chart what makes you think right now that we go to fucking 40K or to 20K, whatever. If you're going to be able to show me right now on this chart, what makes you think we go lower to literally to the bear market, then I will give you all my portfolio. And yeah, I'm cocky about that. So that's the thing what I'm always looking and referring to. Where are you? Yeah, ego. Yeah, exactly. And it's not that I'm saying what Will says or whatever. I'm against him. No, it's what Will is talking about. It's more the months from here, right? It's not that we are like tomorrow we're gonna be in the 70K and on the 20. No, that's gonna take some weeks to go there. For now, what I'm telling you right now is what you need to focus now. Because don't get me wrong, you're not trading right now the price from like 2 months from today. No, you're trading the price what we are right now. And the only way to trade that is to know and understand where you are right now and which steps you need to take. Don't overcomplicate it, please. And I understand it's hard to say and to think clearly with all of the information around you, especially maybe in the group. There's a lot of information, good information, but it's still a lot and it can be overwhelming. But that is always a second place. Your first place should be, if you are a good trader and you are really profitable and you want to become a daily trader or whatever, you want to live from it, the first place of all of kind of information, what you need and want to have is this, is the chart. This is your first place where you go to know what's going to happen, know what's happened, and maybe predict a little bit where we go. This is your first place. The second place is just like outside. You have the inside information and you have outside information. The inside is your chart, right? And outside information is Discord group, X, CoinGlass, dashboard. That's your outside information. Those two are always separate. But first thing first, the charts telling you where we are, where we go, where we've been, right? It need to make sense, chaos. Always need to make sense. Show me right now what shows you the way that we go to 40K right now on the chart, right now on this structure. How do I trade them? So, okay, for example, let's take those swings, right? You have your high and the low of the swing. How do you trade them? It's easy. You need always what you're looking for, and this, what I'm showing you, is confirmation for yourself. Not to ask somebody else like, are you gonna take this trade? So I'm gonna do. No, you're not copying somebody else. You need to be sure 100% with yourself, with your gut feeling, with your own trading strategy, and what's trading view or the chart showing you that is 100% sure that you're gonna take this trade without even doubting it. And that means, for example, let's say we want to long this, right? The price is coming to you. Okay, let's say to this level, right? So the price is coming in. You always want to know and see the confirmation of the price. That means in the 4 hour structure, 4 hour time frame, we have the rest of the time frames. So that means in the lower time frame, you want to see confirmation of the swings. So you want to see lower low, then break of the structure, break of the structure, change lower high, and then change of the character. So continuation, right? So you come in with your chart or with your candles to the downside. This is your area. This is your wick. This is your body. You came here in and you start to reverse. You go back. You're not gonna long this. You go back, and this is your change of character. You come back. This is your lower low. This is your lower high. This you swing, you test the swing, and from here you continue. You make a new one, so that's going to be your higher high. This is your previous high. Come back, there it is. You trade and you continue. Otherwise, make this sense a little bit? Sorry, I went maybe too quick. You need to have confirmation. So that means you create a lower low, then high, higher low, test of the level. So you retest the level and then you go from it. Right? And you stop. I mean, okay, I cannot tell you where to put stop loss or how high you need to go and what kind of risk of management you need to be because that's on you. You need to figure out what you can lose and what you can't, right? But eventually, if you will be reasonable, then the best thing is to be sure to put your stop loss underneath the previous swing. So this is there gonna be your stop loss, and it's kind of ish, what's always two tells you as well, right? So this is your invalidation level, and over here you take a trade, so over here is gonna be your stop loss, right? So yeah, always. And if you go literally like to 1 minute, then eventually you don't need to put it over here. But then when you see on 1 minute change of structure, so it means that you're gonna see something like that on 1 minute, then of course that's you're gonna be your stop loss on 1 minute because then your risk and management is gonna be much smaller. And that's like on lower time frame, like us scalping, right? But those things you're looking for the confirmation of the trade. So yeah, higher low of low low, break of structure, higher low, and then continuation, test the level and continue, and then there you go. Otherwise, there is no point to go into the trade if you don't confirm it. Very similar. I like it because it's not a missed trade. Yeah, exactly. Looks like it doesn't retrace so that far. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, everybody have his own, and like you say, you combine those two, and it works for you, right, GB? So yeah, perfect. So that's what you're looking for, and that doesn't mean even then when you come back over here, you close your 4 hour daily or whatever candle on a high time frame underneath this level. It doesn't mean we go straight to the downside, right? Because we still can do this, continue, and then create higher low. Then you have the continuation because you need to confirm first this. Yeah, I mean, of course, you had the close underneath the previous lower low, but still your confirmation is here when you're gonna create your higher low. Then that's your lower low, and then you have the continuation to the downside. Don't forget that. You always need to wait for the second confirmation of the swing. Don't go blindly on it. That's most important. Always. So, for example, let's say this is your high, right? But you don't know it when we're gonna be here. You know that this is your high when we're gonna be here because this is your higher low from this structure. So this makes the high of the previous structure, and then you continue for a higher high, right? That's how we know it's higher high. But you're wrong in the chase of price action, lower becoming. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, support of a long trade. Yeah. So yeah, I guess this is the most basic what we can go right now. So let's come to our list. Clean chart, no indicators, trend structure, and swing points. We covered this. I will go more deeply in this in the next sessions when I might switch up a little bit the timings. So I think the boiler room is gonna be in the week, maybe on Wednesday. So we're gonna have a bit more time for us to go through the stuff we plan and even go deeply in it. And especially when people want to talk as well, have ideas or maybe like questions about anything, then they can ask. So for now, this is the basics. Think about it. I don't say you need to trade it straight ahead, but just sometimes check yourself. if it's still correct, if it's still right, don't go overwhelming with all of the indicators. I mean, yeah, if it works for you, perfect, go for it. If you make money from it, go. But always remember when you came from and where it all started, and that you all as well can trade without it. You know, it's fancy and it's really, really awesome, all of the colors, all of the levels and everything, but still, I love my indicators. Believe me, I have my favorite ones and I will show you them, how I trade from them. But for now, I want you just to see you the basic because I got a lot of questions like where we go, why we go, are you gonna long this, are you gonna short this, why did you do this, why? That's why. There's always a reason. And this, especially when you do this, oh, this is the most important area where we've been. From here, we go lower. And you cannot deny that this doesn't make sense, right? So, I mean, yeah, and especially with here as well, exact the same. This one, right? There you go. So yeah, levels are really important. Believe me, they are more important than any kind of indicators you have. We always gonna go there. Just because there is liquidations, there is ask, there is bids, there is pressure, there is resistance, there is support. Everything is built on it. So yeah, right now we carry on to the downside, and that's what I'm waiting for. And it doesn't matter if it's gonna be one trade in a week. I don't need to have 100 trades or millions of I know percentage in a profit or whatever. No, I just want my confirmation. This is the trade I'm looking for, and I'm gonna take it from there, right? And keep it day by day. Don't make it overwhelming for yourself. Don't make it overcomplicated. If you stressing out because you are not sure, go step back. Take it easy. Switch off your indicators and look at the charts because that's your information. That's everything what you need to know. There is nothing else. I mean, yeah, it's fun to follow people and listen to them, but then who you gonna blame if something gonna wrong? You're gonna blame somebody else, or you gonna blame yourself because you pull the trigger on the trade, right? For yourself. So make sure then you're gonna be correct with your calculations, but as well like confirmations and your gut feeling that you're doing it right. Because end of the day, it's all about money, and we don't want to lose it, right? We only want to win it. We are greedy. We want so much money as we want. So let's make it happen then. Make it happen with thoughts and good practice, but as well like good feelings and as well good experience in trading. And this is, I guess, like the basic of the basic, and you're not gonna get more than that. I mean, you can do everything with it. Doesn't matter which chart, which ticker or crypto, forex, whatever. You can take it everywhere. And I don't think that's gonna be like the more cleaner and simpler than this. And of course, eventually, I will show you something what my chart looks like or mine. So one day you're gonna have, don't be scared, something like that. And even there should be more, but I still didn't add them. And that's nothing. Like that. One day you're gonna have this. All lines. Why? Because they matter. And they always will matter. So I think that's all for me for today. And like I said, there is much more to come. I prepared much more as well. Quite fun, nice things. Screenshot if you want. If you need anything else or want to know anything else or want to talk about anything, please, please, please DM me. I'm seriously open for it. Spam me. You don't believe how much DMs I got like last week about streams and everything. So here we are. I did it for you. You get inside my head, so you get it. And yeah, feel free to talk or ask about anything, and I will bring it over here and we're gonna talk about it. And I try to make it work that we're gonna have much more time next time to talk about more things and different things as well, and to make you more comfortable. Dre, yeah, you kind of did because I'm still in it. So I hope it was helpful. I'm not sure if this is what you was looking for, guys. If this is what you want, this is what you need, tell me. I will bring it to you. I'm literally like all about you guys, not about me. And I want you to learn, see different ways, but as well not to make it overcomplicated. And the thing is as well, maybe, I'm not sure, but I hear it from a lot of people that it's overwhelming when Viking is talking about the market updates or maybe even Smiley of Max. I know that there are some people that they are scared to ask things. Please DM me. I will not mention your name, but please DM me and we can talk about those things. Because the thing is, I want to make it as easy as possible for you to understand any single thing about trading. And that means charting, means as well indicators. Like, believe me, ask me anything about the indicators, even Eagle as well. We are like that far away with Trendmaster that we know all of the kern indicators and everything around them. So please feel free because we want you to use them as well to help you, to guide you, and to direct you in the trading. And that's why they are here, just to do that and make your mind so clear as possible because that's the only thing. You know, don't listen to any news or don't listen to any kind of information on the internet because the thing is, maybe not everybody understand it or not everybody get that. Every single information and news what you hear on the radio, on the TV, on the internet, it already happened. So there is no point to listen to that if something happened already, right? And this this piece of information, yes, it happened, but it continued. So you are in your direction. You want to know where is the direction. You will know just because of the what happened. So there is nothing else what is gonna tell you on the news, on the television, on radio, like you need to buy right now. You are already too late. If you're gonna hear something like that, because the charts will never lie. Charts are most up to date to the second or millisecond or whatever how trading you are. So please feel free give some feedback, what you want to hear. I have still prepared more for it, but I'm not going to show it now because I don't want to make it overwhelming for you guys. This is the roadmap. I'm going to follow one by one, and then eventually we will see where we go from here. And feel free, literally feel free to say something, ask, tell, anything. That's why we are here. I cannot stretch it about it. Because I will never stream for myself. I will never become like a mentor or something because I never thought I have something to say. I was always the quiet person and the person who are like in the room observing more and analyzing everything than to speak up. But somehow I had some freestyling streams in a couple weeks ago and people saw me, people listen to me maybe, I don't know, and they start to DM me to ask for more. And yeah, eventually, like I said, you all get into my head, and here we are. So you never know what's gonna happen next. But yeah, I'm here for you guys. I'm not here for myself or anything else. I only want to help you, and that's all about it. Because that's the only thing what matters. You pay for MDX, and we are to bring everything what you want. So yeah, feel free, please. Don't be shy, please. So yeah, that's all. I'm gonna end my recording right now, and we might continue for 10 more minutes before Kieran's coming, and then you might, if you want to see any